2 days, 2 game developers, 1 finished game. This is my story on how I co-created a game in only 48 hours. With game jams being around every corner, I am sure most of you guys are not very impressed by the idea of a game being made in just 2 days. Well, yeah, there's nothing really special about this one, but I think that we did make a really cool project, so let's talk about the process. Okay, well, last month I decided to enter my first official game jam. I had tried to enter the GMTK jam last year. Unfortunately, I ended up deleting the files for the game after uploading onto itch.io by accident, and I didn't get to resubmit the game. Well, a year later, here I am ready to try my hand at this whole game jam thing again. This time though, I came prepared. I decided to partner up with a friend in the community, Ollie. If you don't know Ollie, he has an awesome YouTube channel under Mashup Games, and I mean, he's kind of the king of this whole game jam thing, so yeah, I am feeling pretty confident this time around. The game jam begins, and we get the theme Out of Control. We jumped in a call to discuss some ideas, and by the end of the first day, all we had was just a bunch of ideas with no real plan in mind. We ended up deciding on this idea of a simulation where there would be voices misleading you into doing the wrong tasks to try and get information out of you, but the idea fell short in really fitting the theme properly, so about halfway into the jam, we decided to scrap our idea and restart. We ended up deciding on a pretty generic gameplay idea and making a game about a slightly broken wind-up toy where he will have to navigate his way out of the laboratory. Ollie whipped up a cool prototype of what we were going for, and I got to working on the visuals. I ended up streaming a lot of my development for Wound Up, so you can check the description to watch me create most of the assets for the game, but in short, I created the robot, which was actually split up into a few different parts. I made some floors, a tile set for the walls, a launch pad to end the level, and a wind-up bar to show the player how much they can wind up the toy before it malfunctions completely. We are now running pretty low on time for the jam, but after putting all of this in the game, we found ourselves feeling a bit unsatisfied with our levels having no real purpose. So I created some more assets to make the game a bit more out of control. With some holes in the ground to fall in, icy floors to create a slippery operation, and some electric gates to reverse your controls mid-level, we were feeling pretty happy with the hazards that are now in the game. If I'm being fully honest, I didn't really do any of the level design. I kind of just streamed the game's development, created some art, and randomly plopped them into the Unity collab for Ollie to deal with later. With only 15 minutes remaining in the jam, Ollie finished off all the levels for the game. I got to creating a super ugly splash screen, and we submitted the game with a total of 2 minutes left in the jam. Here are a few clips from Luke, who decided to stream Wound Up live.
No, what? No, what? I was hitting the... Yeah! Uh-oh, we got ice. Wait. I want to restart. Full wind, let's go. Full wind didn't do anything. What the heck? Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Reece, what the heck? Why didn't you tell me this was hard?
As you can see, the game is probably the best game to exist, so thanks to Luke for playtesting our masterpiece. Honestly, it was a pretty fun experience. I heavily enjoyed my time working with this talented dev, and despite the huge anxiety that came with trying to submit the game on time, I had a blast making Wound Up. Personally, I probably will stick to long-term development for the future, but I think game jams are a great way to learn something new and really push yourself without investing a ton of time. Thanks again to Ollie for helping me out with this game jam, and make sure to check out his video on Wound Up, which should be available at the same time of this video coming out. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, but until next time, have a great life.